now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your hosts, Chels, Dre, and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
All right. Yeah, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. It's your three hosts here, Chels, Dre, and Reg. What's good, my people?
Hola, hola.
Another Thursday.
We here. Another Thursday. We here, man. We here. What's going on? Chef, what's going on, baby?
Nothing.
Hungry ass.
So? The fuck?
Chef said, fuck that.
Yeah, listen. Y'all lucky I don't have a fucking plate of food on this bitch. But I tried. This is why I'm eating this. And then as soon as we're done, I'm about to go smash. Like, I can't wait to eat.
Yeah, I'm going to go give me a plate too, man. I'm a little hungry myself.
Today's straight. Today's busy. Thursday's always busy. Stressful. Yeah. But, you know, life.
Okay.
Life.
Yeah, that's all I got.
You know, regular day for me, I guess. I've been in class all week, you know, doing my thing. That's about it. Nothing new this way. Received a lot of love and support. My friends, I really felt loved yesterday.
Yeah.
Talking about my Bruce Lee kicks.
Some shit was crazy.
With the blackouts.
Yeah, the fuck?
Listen, I got some messages too. Everybody was like, there's people messaging me like, hey, don't wear them again.
Yeah, thank you. The fuck?
There's a couple motherfuckers like, hey,
hospital ass shoes.
Y'all gonna chill on these Vans for real.
I didn't even know they were like.
Y'all don't chill.
I didn't know they were Vans.
But so I was. Go ahead.
I love you, cuz. But this shit is dookie, cuz.
Super trash.
Listen, I was like, I woke up in the morning. I was like, all right, supposed to rain. Gotta wear civilians, so I'm not gonna put on no Jordans or anything, no Nikes. I'm just
why not?
Because like I said, it was supposed to rain. It's supposed to be raining when I'm going in and out of the building. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna put the Vans on, a little casual.
That's casual.
Because I'm in a class. I mean, you know, I had well, I ain't had no slacks on. I started putting some slacks on with them bitches.
Dog.
If you would have,
I had a polo.
Some slacks on with the motherfucking, I call them skippies. I know they Vans, but I call them skippies.
Some khaki slacks. I started getting my Jim Harbaugh on.
I was like, oh, he's comfortable as hell. Okay.
I was. Yo, the only thing about them shits is, man, they flat as fuck, man.
Hey, you ain't got long, bro. You got about 2 hours.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
man. For me,
I was catching
busy week for me, man. Definitely tragedy at back home. I got to get home tomorrow, but you know, sending prayers up and love up for my family, man. And, you know, it's been a rough one, but yet still, as always, I'm happy to be here with y'all, man. You know, we partners, we three amigos, three stooges, whatever you want to call it. Right. But happy to be here with y'all, man. So we're gonna rock out.
Yes, this could be a little therapy at times. Take your mind off of everything going on.
Oh yeah,
ain't it right now, man? Well, we got a week. About a week, right? Not even less than a week till election, right?
5 days. 5 days.
Yo, and these niggas is coming out of nowhere, man. We got Lil Wayne asses jumped out there. I mean, right while we was in pre-production, we seeing some shit. Lil Wayne asses now talking about he's met with Trump and he supports Trump and the platinum plan. But honestly, Lil Wayne is the last person I want to hear about that I want to hear talk to me about politics, about the world, the government, anything. I don't know. I'm not the biggest Lil Wayne fan. Whatever he says, it's in one ear out the other for me. I would listen more to Kanye than I listen to Wayne.
I'm not.
Big fact.
I would listen more to Kanye than I would listen to Wayne. Even though Kanye is not making sense, some of the shit that he says, you can look at it and be like, okay, he's put some thought behind that shit. But for me, Lil Wayne, nah. Sorry.
Yeah. Lil Wayne definitely did with me when it comes down to politics, man. I ain't trying to hit none of that.
Right.
You know, you have your opinion, yeah, and that's fine. But brother, man, I'm cool. Keep
Didn't
that
he,
over.
didn't he have a terrible take or something he said about slaves or slavery a year or two ago?
Yes, he did.
Do you remember what he said? What was
I
it?
don't remember exactly what I just remember it
Yeah,
from.
it was something terrible. Something.
It was an awful ass take. Listen, I don't know. Like y'all said, Lil Wayne ain't the nigga I'm taking any political advice from, or I don't even care what his politics are. I don't even really listen to his music. Well, not none of his new music. So you really think I'm gonna sit here and listen to your stance, your political stance, and how you're supporting Donald Trump for him to be who he is, for him to have his background, to have grown up and be from where he's from, and you support Trump? That's odd to me. But I guess like very much like Kanye, when you come up on some money and you're in a different class now.
That's key.
And like you said, yeah, where he's from his background, that's fucking for him to agree with Trump in this plan or whatever. That's like plaids and stripes. That shit does not match. It don't go together. Like, nigga, you are from
an impoverished
right,
city, predominantly African American.
Come on,
Trump
my guy.
don't like you, nigga, nor your people.
For that, they say that money is changing. That's what they say. They say that money is changing.
And the thing is, I don't. Just like Ice Cube, Trump is you're a pawn in his game. That nigga don't care about you, but he sees that you're gonna support him. So why not take that photo op?
Right. And the nigga took a photo op and
like,
posted
of course,
it.
And then posted it. I'm pretty sure
on his personal page.
Right. And I'm pretty sure Trump is gonna be like, met with Lil Wayne today. Great guy, tremendous conversation, gonna do a lot for the Black community. Can't wait. Two fucking goofballs in that picture.
Niggas will coon.
So anyway, that's all I got on that. I mean,
whatever, man. Listen,
that's all I got on that.
Great dead, bro. It's over.
We also had unfortunate killing of Walter Wallace and also Karon Hylton. You're a little more versed with Mr. Hylton, Chelsea, so I'll let you talk about that.
So you want me to talk about Karon Hylton first?
No. I mean, you can.
Go, Reggie.
Fuck. Talking about this type of stuff, man, there's always like just I don't know. This is crazy because we always it's never ending, and it feels like it's not going to end. Even though I don't know if it was last podcast or the episode before that, we talked about I think it was last one. We talked about police and how they need to be better trained and just able to deal with certain situations, whether it's someone that is has some kind of handicap, whether it's mentally or physically or whatever else. And this is a perfect example of it. They were not prepared. They didn't. I don't know. It's just like, of course, he seemed a little apprehensive or whatever else, and he may have had a knife. He had a knife in his hand, whatever. But there's so much distance in between you and this young man, and there's no reason for anything to happen. Especially what happened for him to be shot like he did as many times as he got shot anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a sad situation.
For me, looking at it, first of all, this man had a mental illness. I'll double down on what you said as far as him being, as far as where he is what he was. For him to be shot down like he was and killed like he was, it's bullshit, man. And we're gonna keep on singing the same song. Excuse me, it's bullshit. Also, too, it makes me even madder because I look at some of these videos. We all, of course, we saw it on social media, right? We all saw it on social media. But you look at some of these videos where you got some of these white boys that's running around. They got tools in their hand. They got the ratchet in their hand, and they running towards the police, and the police running away from them. Yeah. This young man is so many feet away from you. Got a knife. He walking. He ain't running towards you. he walking and you shoot that man down like that. To the people, to that man's family, and to the people of Philadelphia, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Shit got to stop. Needs to stop. What the fuck is it gonna take? We talk about this shit damn near on every podcast, man. What the fuck is it gonna take?
Nigga, we ain't even been potting that long, and we've had so
that's what
many stories.
We got 11 episodes, and I think every other one with this same conversation topic is on.
Damn.
Like, so that's about 5 or 6 of our 11 that we're on this topic. You know,
they killing us, man.
Yeah, no remorse at that. And Chelsea really talked about it last episode and that's one of the first things I thought about when I saw this Walter Wallace issue is the police need to be better equipped or trained to deal with situations like this.
Or have a mediator who is trained to be there. Like, what the fuck?
Do y'all think, in all actuality, I hear you, but do y'all think that shit is gonna make a difference? Honestly, because if you want me to tell you what I think, I can do that. But I want to know what y'all think. Y'all think that training these folks more, better equipped, giving them more tools. Do you think that that's gonna stop them killing us?
No, I don't. So I don't think police officers have been trained a specific way for so long. So even if they were to start to get this particular training and on how to diffuse situations with what?
And not only that, but training is one thing, but you got to think about the placements in which they're putting these police officers. If you put a motherfucker from Wyoming in the middle of Harlem, it's culture shock for him too. It's culture shock for him. What the fuck you think you gonna do?
Yeah, and a lot of those people who haven't been exposed to these environments, they already come in with these preconceived notions of Black people, of what they see. So if I see, if I'm a white dude from Kansas,
that's what I'm saying,
and I'm in, Detroit as a police officer, if I see this thing, I'm gonna go to what I'm used to seeing, or my preconceived notion about Black people, Black men, Black women.
Real spill,
right?
Real spill. I met maybe about 6 months ago. I met a young lady, white young lady. We were out and about, and she works in a different sector or different part of my place of employment. And she told me straight up, I didn't really go to school. I didn't go to school with no Black people. I really didn't interact with Black people until I was about 20 years old.
Yeah.
From Iowa.
Yeah.
I had soldiers like that.
Yeah, talking to me like, motherfucker, we aliens or something. Like we motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Like we unicorns or some shit.
Right.
So as a drill sergeant, I had soldiers come in basic training like that. Like it was a culture shock to them. That they've never been around. The only time they've ever seen Black people was on TV.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, man.
So when it comes to training, you get that training, but if you're thinking and your respect for Black people as actual humans don't change, you can get all the training in the world. When you're placed in that situation or when you're put in that predicament, you're gonna go to what you know. You're gonna go to what you feel. So
these motherfuckers be cowards, dog. That's what I think.
I agree with you. I agree with both of y'all. But we gotta take in mind that all police officers aren't bad. They aren't the same. So I think for some that training will be beneficial. Hopefully they use it. I mean, but that's like us wishing that racism would just end tomorrow, and we just know it's not going to happen. But Chelsea, talk to us about Mr. Hylton.
So Karon Hylton was a young man from DC who a couple nights ago he was actually he was riding a moped. He did not have a helmet on, so police officers began to chase him. They were chasing him, and in the middle of them chasing him, I do not know if it was another police car or if it was just a regular car, but he was hit.
It said a
by
police car rear-ended him.
So okay, so he was hit by a police vehicle and killed. So ever since then, protests in DC. I think this is night 3. Protests in DC. People wanting answers. Why did you? What was the need to chase him? I've seen so many people that ride mopeds in DC without helmets.
Facts.
These things you can easily rent these shits. Like you can, rent the bikes and all of that other stuff.
Okay.
I've seen so many people without helmets that have not been chased by police officers. Like I've ridden one of them without help. Like, so I don't know what it was. I don't know why they chased this young man, why they felt it necessary to pursue him in the manner that they did because he didn't have a helmet on. Nigga, that's like chasing me, going on a high-speed chase because I ain't got no seatbelt on. Like, and to chase him to the point where he got hit by another police officer. So while that cop car probably did not intend to hit him, the result of that was from you chasing him.
Right.
Which was unnecessary. What the fuck did you chase him for?
So the aggression
had a 3-month-old baby.
The aggression part is what's very weird because you riding without a helmet does not fit the mold of someone aggressively chasing you.
Of a chase.
Trying to T-bone you or rear end you or whatever else they do to try to stop a operated vehicle. So that sounds all wrong in itself, that how aggressively they're pursuing him.
If anything, roll down your window. Hey, you need a helmet. Where's your helmet?
For that simple infraction. And
that's it.
As many times as we've all been in cities, we've seen people riding bicycles without helmets, mopeds without helmets, skateboards, scooters, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you go a state up from where we are right now. You go a state up from where we are right now. Helmets. You don't have to fucking wear a helmet in South Carolina,
right?
At all.
On a motorcycle.
On a motorcycle. Fuck out of here, dog.
Yeah, it doesn't.
They chase that man down for what? Because they were bored. I don't want to speculate, but shit, they don't give us no choice. You chase them down for what?
What?
For what?
Like, nigga, you went on like a high speed, like you went on a chase, a pursuit for a young man to have a helmet on.
Like he's a bank robber.
He was Grand Theft Auto. He was riding a motorbike with a M16 in his hand shooting.
Right.
Like he was a damn like he was a felon on the run.
Right.
Bruh.
The fuck?
Bruh.
Yeah.
He motherfucker, man. Look here.
R.I.P. to Karon and prayers and condolences to his family, his baby, 3-month-old baby.
His baby.
And while we
know their father.
Yeah, and real quick, while we're saying that, just prayers and condolences to the families in Cameroon, just with that whole what's the name of that shit? The Anglophone crisis that's going on right now, where they're just running through schools, shooting the African kids, the students, man. Yo, this world, man. And I said this earlier to Chelsea, man. And a lot of us talk about we going back to Africa. Okay. You got the military over there killing innocent people in Africa. You worried about the police over here. You talking about military running up in houses, schools, but whatever. So along with the Mr. Hylton incident in DC, you also have the Christian supporters that doing dumb
the other day there were some I forgot the specific reason why this group of protesters or supporters were out here, but they were Trump supporters, and all the articles that I read, they were very clear in specifying them as Christian Trump supporters. So because DC the other day they had like this big ass rally of like Christian worshipers on the mall praying and all the other stuff. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. So these people went to Black Lives Matter Plaza, and if you've ever been there, you know the gate that's closest to the White House on Pennsylvania. Yeah, I think that's 16. That street is 16. Either way, there's this big ass gate, and on that gate is a bunch of pictures of Black people who have been killed by police officers over the years. On top of right across from it is kind of like a mural with posters from protests and different things like that. So they actually came through and tore all of it down. Tore it down. For what? For what? I don't know. But it's really interesting because these are supposed to be Christians, right? Christians for Trump, but nonetheless Christians. And you feel it necessary to tear down the pictures of people who have been killed by police officers. Despite what you feel, despite whatever, these are people who are no longer with us, who are dead at the hands of law enforcement. Whether you agree with them or not does not matter.
How you call yourself a true Christian?
Exactly.
But you got hatred in your heart for another race, for another species. You know what I'm saying? How you call yourself a Christian?
Yeah. So I saw the pictures. I saw pictures and videos of them doing it.
So when I think of Trump supporters, I automatically think of aggression towards people that look like me, regardless of what they say, what they tell you. That's what comes to my mind automatically. When I hear Trump supporters, so regardless of how they feel, what they say, they are against anything that is empowering us or putting people of color or black people, predominantly, mostly black people, on the same level playing ground that they're on.
Literal equal playing field.
When it comes to that talk, they are specifically against that. You cannot convince me that anyone that calls himself a Trump supporter does not think that way. Whether I don't care if they're black. I kind of feel that way.
Yep.
Yeah, sound about right.
Does the man have some good ideas and theories? Maybe not. But overall, his plan does not include us. It's not to make us level. It's not to make the playing ground level. So when you say Trump supporters, that's what comes to my mind. So am I surprised? Somewhat, kind of, sort of, because you have that Christian in front of it. But put them words together, it kind of, what?
But I mean, most of Trump's base are Christians. They're the conservatives. They're the Christians. So that shit ain't shocking at all. Christian or not, like that's not shocking.
For the most part. Because
we've known them to be.
Right.
These are the people that have not just supported Trump, but Republicans in general.
Right. Because they're strongly against gays, gay marriages,
abortions,
all the other stuff.
Yeah. So, because of their Christianity and the Bible and sin and all this other stuff. So yeah.
But it's kind of like the pot calling the kettle, because them motherfuckers do some of the same things. The majority of the same things that they are saying that should not be going on, or whatever. Christianity is a whole different topic in itself. I mean, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on about that and the.
Let's not.
Yeah.
So I want that smoke one day.
And listen, I'm not even going to tell the people that's listening to the podcast that we're going to come back to it another day. We'll have to put our three heads together and make a decision on that. But let's not. What's up, Chef?
I said I want that smoke.
Do you? You want that smoke?
As a Christian, I want that smoke.
All right.
Absolutely. You can.
Okay. I mean, we're all Christians, so I think it is. But
it's a fine line.
It is. But so from
I'm a believer in a higher power, and I believe in that.
So from how we've been raised and what we've been taught to what we know now and how we think, there are a lot of conflicting things. So I think that's the main thing that we can get into.
And not even just conflicting, but just shit you just downright don't agree with.
Right. Like you said, that's definitely
That's why I said what I said. I'm a believer in a supreme. I'm a believer in a supreme being.
There you go.
Like you said, that's a talk for another day. So last week we did kind of well, we didn't touch on it at all, but we did mention that we was going to talk about it. And you had mentioned what about you being the friend that everyone comes to vent, look for advice, or just that shoulder to cry on, but you don't have that. You necessarily don't have that release or that person to, and you may have things going on with you. You know what I'm saying? Even though you want to help your friends or whatever else, but and I hate to say this, but for the most part, your friends are bombarding you with everything that's going on.
Okay.
And it's kind of overwhelming you.
Okay. You talking to me specifically, or just
well, not you specifically, because I think this is, we all have at times have been that person, but I think you probably are more that person, because as we did talk last week about it, I think women tend to vent more to each other about issues.
Yeah.
But I think as I get older, for me, as I get older, and my friends and my family, they get older, it definitely becomes easier for my friends and again my friends and my family to talk to me. It seems like it is, because a lot of the dudes that I deal with that I thought that were tough as nails, they come to me and they let me know, sometimes I got to give them a shoulder to cry on. So, I'll say that it is tough. The question at hand, it is tough when you don't have the outlet. If you don't have an outlet, because I've been that person that didn't have the outlet. As I get older in age, I realize that it's okay to show emotion. It's okay to feel. So, I talk now, but being a person that people come to, for me, it's believe it or not, for me it's refreshing, because we talked on the last podcast about how men, how we don't feel like we have that let out, or how we feel like it, showing emotion might not always be the best thing. But with my friends, or especially with my family, when they call upon me, and they let me know what's going on, it makes me feel good. That they're positive, that they know that I'm going to give them feedback, positive feedback, or be there for them. The time that, again, we talked about last episode again, Reg, the times that you didn't call me, though, ultimately it made me feel good, because it let me know that you trust me. You know what I'm saying? So, on the back end of it, though, it can be tough for those who don't have the outlet. I'm sure it can be tough, because I've been that person.
So specifically for you being that person, so, and I'm not going to put like personal things that you have going on right now in your life,
right?
Because I mean, as a human being, we all have those things going on, but you have things going on in your life that with whatever just happened, with family, and then your own personal close family, insured. So for someone else coming to you, and I hate to say unloading their issues or problems on you, you know what I'm saying?
Why do you hate to say it? That's what it is.
Well, I mean, that's kind of because you never want to feel like you're that person and you're unloading issues or problems on someone else, because you just want to feel like, you're venting or whatever else, but you don't want that person to feel like, well, damn, why they coming to me unloading all this shit on me? You know what I'm saying?
But ultimately, that's how the person.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what you are doing, but you
just call a thing, but okay.
We're not in that stage where we call it things. People don't want to do that these days.
Yeah,
but so how do you feel as, I mean, because it can be overwhelming for you to be that person when you have so much going on in your personal life, you know what I'm saying, to where you're trying to deal with things, and then next thing you know, I'm throwing, all this other stuff on you too.
I automatically, for me, somebody come to me, man, I automatically shift my focus, especially in that moment. It sucks. I might think about it later on, but in that moment, I'm going to automatically shift my focus to whatever it is they got going on, because that's just the type of person that I am. And I'm that type of person because I understand.
Okay.
Woman or man, we all got different personalities. So for you to be able to come to me again and to let loose whatever it is, yeah, it might suck. Yeah, I might have a lot of shit going on, but I've been that person that didn't want to do that. So for you to be able to do that and talk to me and come to me, man, I don't got no choice but to listen, because hell, I know politicians, I know teachers, I know killers, I know drug dealers, I know them all. And if I'm that safe haven, bring it on, man. Bring it on, because I might be the one. You releasing it to me might have stopped you from putting a bullet in somebody's head. It might have stopped you from putting a bullet in your own damn head. And that's just the type of shit that I think about. It's tough at times, but that's the type of shit that I think about. So bring it on, man. I'm strong. I could beat somebody up. Tell me I'm gonna beat them.
Let's go, Chad.
So I think with women it is a little bit different. We are we tend to talk about our feelings a lot.
And you're more emotional, right?
So we tend to talk about our feelings a lot, and because like the fuck, yeah, nigga, we more emotional. Would you want to hear me say it? Misunderstood don't need to be said.
I just say y'all. I just say y'all wired different.
Thank you. That is
more in tune with your feelings.
Anyway, so yeah, so we are a lot more emotional. It is comforting and it is relief for us to talk out stuff and just to process stuff through conversation and through trying to rationalize it. And we obviously tend to go to friends. Friends are people that we're close to. Friends are people that we share shit with. And so it's a gift and a curse to be the dependable friend. That's the friend. You're the friend that people know that they can come to you and have conversation with. You're the logical one. You're the one that is objective in most situations. You can see both sides of the fence. You're not going to play favorites, whatever the case may be. And while it is great to sometimes be that friend, it can be overbearing because all of your friends come to you with their stuff. And while it is great to, give advice and to hear people out and help people process their stuff, it is shitty when they tell you their stuff and then they bounce. And it's like, well, damn.
I didn't think.
I just help you with all your shit, but you don't bother to reach out to me about my stuff, right? So, and even when you have these conversations with your friends, like you talk on a Tuesday, right? Your friend's going through a thing. I'm talking her through it. I'm helping her, all that good stuff. Typically, there's always a follow-up. Hey, girl, how you doing? How's it going? How's it, how are things working out? What have you? The whole time I'm dealing with my own shit. And the friend's like, yeah, everything's good. Thank you, Blake. Thank you. Peace. You don't hear it from the friend again until something else is up. So it's like,
yeah.
So, and it's not intentional. Friends don't do it on purpose. Friends do it because you have presented yourself as the dependable person. You have presented yourself as the strong friend. And that's who you are in the friend group. So they play that accordingly, which ain't bad. It's not bad at all. But when you are that strong friend, it's like, fuck, I got my own weight, then I'm taking on the weight of your stuff and her stuff and her stuff. And where do I have to put this shit down? Nowhere.
I got you. I think with men, especially the men that I know, if I'm talking to, if they feel comfortable enough to talk to me and come to me, I'll say 8 times out of 10, the feeling is mutual. Because it's not a lot of people. I'm not going to sit here and say that a lot of my male friends are coming up and saying, hey, dog, I got this going on, that going on. But the ones that do, I know that it's coming. They're going to eventually, whether if it's even in that conversation, I know eventually they check it for me too.
Yeah.
So I get why you say, I get where you're coming from, because I don't experience that often. Yeah. I don't experience that often.
It's a lot, because typically if you're the strong friend in your friendship, you're typically strong at work. So you got a whole bunch of work shit. You're typically strong in your family relationships and your romantic relationships. So again, you're playing this role in multiple spaces. You're wearing this hat in different houses, and to just take on people's shit from each space on top of your own, but not really having that same outlet. It's a lot. It's a lot. And again, I know friends don't do it intentionally. But when they say check on your strong friend, that is very cliche, and it's a thing that social media puts out all over the place. But do that.
It's a thing. It's a
like
thing.
You got your shit, she got her shit too.
It's a thing. Definitely.
Yeah.
Because you have to. Sometimes that crutch gets a little weak.
It's true. It's true.
Sometimes
And
your crutch need a crutch. Like the fuck. Yeah.
Sometimes you need two crutches.
Yeah.
I'll take it even further, man. My big homie out in Charlotte, pretty well known, you know what I mean? Known to take care of not just his family, known to take care of communities.
Mm-hmm.
Plural, communities. And then at the end of the day, you know what he tells me when I call and check on him? You know what he tells me? Dog, he say, dog, well, back home, they call me Dirt. He say, Dirt, man, you don't even know what that meant to me, man. You don't know what that meant to me for you to ask me if I was okay.
Right.
You don't even know what it meant to me. You said 3 words to me, man. It meant the world to me.
Right.
Yeah, I might not do it often, and I might tend to forget, but the strong ones, you're right. You got to check on the strong one. You got to check on the breadwinner. You got to check on the chief. I checked on my chief, the chief of my family. I checked on the chief of my family yesterday, and he appreciated it to the utmost. You know what I'm saying?
And for the most part, most of those are the ones that aren't really telling their thing. They're holding stuff in at times.
Right.
Sometimes they need to release that.
Yeah. And you hold it in because you're strong, and you're not supposed to. You're supposed to be able to take on all of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So
and because you're so busy listening to everybody else that you don't really get that chance or that opportunity to let yours out. Because as soon as you listen and you give that input, it's kind of like
and that outlet, the outlet you give to others isn't given to you. So you don't really have that space to let go.
Right.
So.
Right.
Check on your strong people, man.
Absolutely, especially in these times.
Like all friends. Check on all your damn friends. Strong, weak,
right.
In between. Everybody needs to be checked on because life is shit. America is shit right now.
Yeah, exactly. There's so much shit going on that people have to worry about, whether it's finances, love, job. I mean, everything. And I hate to keep talking about 2020, but I mean, anything that you could possibly think that's going to happen, for the most part, it's happened this year. I mean, I told Chelsea this morning, fuck, we tracking a damn hurricane and a damn snowstorm at the same fucking time, 2 states apart. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's real shitty right now. But, all right, listen, I'm interjecting. We ain't even. This is like unplanned. Well, most of our shit is unplanned anyway.
Did not say he was going to do this. That's why we need
no, because I feel like we kind of like our mood is kind of like off. I don't know why. I just feel
niggas is going through it.
Yeah.
Everything can't be suck dick this and laugh that.
See, there we go. See, now we got some little laughs saying we done broke the monotony. You know what I'm saying? LOL a little bit. Whatever.
It's hard out this motherfucker.
It is, though. It is. It is. Listen, this might be therapy for some people that actually listen to us. They might just tune in and listen to us talk shit or just debate against us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is Reggie talking about? What the fuck is Trey and Chelsea talking about? Like, because I do that shit when I listen to other people's podcasts. Like, that nigga, like, he don't know what the fuck he talking about. But I mean, I still do listen I guarantee you, we probably are therapy to somebody at times, and
I hope so.
even for somebody to debate against us, listen to us, because there are plenty of people that want to be a guest and go rival against what we have to say or what we didn't say and add on. Because even at times, I said this shit plenty of times before. Even at times, I have went back and listened to one of our episodes. I do listen to all of them, but at times I'd be like, fuck, I forgot to say this. Or I forgot to say that. I could have added this shit in. But you know, in the heat of the moment when we're talking about things, you know what I'm saying? And then you're just getting stuff out.
Let me tell you something, man. I listen to him. No, what I say is what I say. Y'all know me. What I say is what the fuck I mean, man.
But
I don't go back and say I forgot shit. They
but you know, Reggie
but
has so much to say about so many things, and we have so little time.
Yeah,
so I get why.
I'd be like, you know, I could have articulated that better. I could have said more. I could have like really drove this point home or whatever else. And
what are you in a fucking debate? You like didn't really drove this point home? No,
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
No. The fuck you said? What you said?
I said,
Charles.
I said it. No.
Listen, but see, why Chelsea saying that shit? Chelsea know I'm eclectic.
He called himself. I don't know. I never agreed to that.
No, I'm eclectic. But anyway,
sure.
Look at Dre.
That's the same fucking look. Listen, you got it. I ain't even gonna argue with you.
Y'all go look that word up.
Oh, I know what it means.
Not y'all. Oh. Whoever listening.
Damn, now
whoever listening. Whoever listening. Not y'all. I'm pretty sure somebody listening is like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Right, that's real.
But so hey, dating and social media is a big thing these days. The two combined. How do you feel about being friends with someone, either being friends with them or following somebody or them following you that you are romantically involved with?
We talked about this on the first episode. Nigga, I ain't gotta follow you. You ain't gotta follow me.
I don't give a shit about none of that.
Yeah, honestly, I don't give a shit.
So for some people, that's the thing. Like some people really care about that shit. Some women, because I've been in them relationships to where like, you didn't like this picture, or you didn't like that picture, or you like such and such picture, but you ain't like mine, or you didn't post these pictures of us. Like we took some pretty good looking pictures, and you didn't post them.
Woosah, Chelsea. Woosah, baby.
It's so stupid, and I be so fucking tired of having these conversations.
See, that's why. So, as a woman, I could see like how some of your friends may be conflicted talking to you, and because Chelsea don't play that shit. Chelsea tell you exactly. Chelsea will tell you, listen, baby girl, nah. Like,
he posted a picture of you. Does that solidify? Like, does that make you feel better? Does that make you feel less that he's less likely to cheat? Nigga, no. Like
not at all.
To me, it is dumb to me. But whatever. I'm single, so the fuck do I know? I gotta worry about no nigga posting nothing to me because I ain't got no nigga.
It's dumb as fuck to me because at the end of the day, like, I guess it's dumb to me because I use, again, we just talked about it, I use social media, the platform, for different reasons. You know what I mean? I'm using it not only for our pod, but I'm using it for, you know, to come up and what I want to do for the sneaker community. So as far as putting out my personal information and all that crap, I ain't with it. Because that's not what it's for me. I don't give a shit if cuz that follow me in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, if he know how many kids I got or my old lady, none of that shit. I don't give a fuck about none of that. What I care about is the stuff that I post, bro, is you gonna break that bread.
Right.
Some people life is social media.
Moving on.
Yeah. Some people life is social media.
Right.
Yeah,
and I think
they equate everything to that. Like some people will hell. I've been in a relationship to where I didn't change my relationship status and it was a problem.
Oof.
I'm not like, I don't go on that and edit shit and change my personal information. Okay, I'm not in South Carolina no more. I live in Georgia, so I didn't change the location. Like, I don't care about or do all that shit. Like, so it don't matter to me. But for me to go in there and edit, now I'm in a relationship, or I live here. Okay, I just went to school and I obtained a license from here or a degree from here. So now I got to update my school resume and all. No, I don't care about all that shit.
That's them insecurities that them people have. That's insecurity. That's insecurity. That's insecurity.
This shit is the
insecurity is a mother.
A lot of times it's used as, well, number one, people use social media as validation. So when your significant other posts you, that somehow validates your relationship. It shows everybody that he is with you, you are with him,
That shit dumb as
whatever
fuck.
the fuck that, whatever that means. So now I don't know. It just
Exactly.
solidifies you in his space. But for me, I don't give a fuck about social media because if I'm with my man, I'm with my man. The people that that I need to know in his circle, I know. I don't need to be posted on social media so all you bitches can see me or all these like.
But you know what? So let's talk about this. Chelsea posted a picture of me and her, and
Yes,
she told me that her
niggas was in my
DMs
DMs like, oh,
blowing up.
that's your man, that shit is. I'm like, this my man's. This not my boyfriend. No, but it's
My
just
guy, like
that's my
right.
and I put that on the caption. I was like, with my guy, whatever.
Yeah.
But yet they were in my DMs asking,
Took it and ran with it.
Yeah, like, damn, I can't post a picture of a friend just because I never post pictures of men. The one man you see that you've never seen before, that's automatically my man. Number one, mind your fucking business. Number two, you're wrong. Go ahead.
I take it even further. The picture that we have, the picture that all three of us had together, we went out a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Some of the people that I know hopped in my inbox like, oh, Dre, I know you on her. Huh? That's my dog.
That's my guy. Like, the fuck?
What are you talking about? And I ain't even talking about no women. I'm talking about men came at me like that. Dre, I know you on her. Dre, what? No, this my partner. No, relax, my man. This is my partner.
Right. Like everything doesn't have to be romantic, doesn't have to be sexual. If it has to do with the opposite sex. Y'all just so hard pressed for like, no, I have friends that are of the opposite sex that I'm not in relationship with, that I'm not doing anything with. Niggas like, we're just friends.
Yeah. Listen, y'all know what used to get me in so many damn arguments? It's when Instagram used to show you like what pictures you liked. That shit used to get me in so many arguments. What you like this picture for? What you like that picture for?
Like this picture?
This the type of bitches you like.
Yes. The unattainable bitches, yes.
I'm glad Instagram took that shit off. Yo, that shit I used to stay in hot water for no reason.
And that's why
if I'm not liking a man's picture, if I don't like a sneaker picture that Dre posted, or a picture of my homeboy working out or some shit, if it's a woman, what you like that picture for? What are you seeing this? That's type of shit you like, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh my God. That's not fitness related. That's not this, that's not that. It don't have nothing to do with shoes. Oh my God. Yo, IG used to fuck my shit up.
I hate it.
Do y'all believe? No. So do y'all believe? Well, I honestly believe that social media really fucks up a lot of relationships.
Fuck yeah,
really.
What?
But
will it? Shit, nigga. What?
For those people that are insecure, but then you have a lot of people that say like, oh, I don't have a Instagram, I don't have a Facebook, I don't have a Twitter, I don't have nothing because all that shit do is fuck up relationships. But I think some of the onus comes on that person as well. Like, okay, what I understand, like what we just said, people will jump off a bridge just to find some dumb shit that don't mean nothing and just to argue about. But we do got people that are actually doing shit they ain't supposed to be doing. So
yeah, what they do on social media won't like either way you slice it. The nigga that's liking nothing but pictures of women with big asses, he could be faithful as hell. The nigga that's liking all the sneaker pictures and you're okay with all those sneaker pictures he liking, he's fucking your best friend. So what do you mean? Like
absolutely.
It's stupid. I hate these conversations. I'm getting a headache. I fucking hate these meaningless ass conversations because I hate that we put so much stock into social media. And if you're already insecure, that's fueling your insecurity more and more every day. You're torturing yourself looking at what this nigga is liking, and you're just don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
So you got some mad into that.
No, I agree, man. It is. It's It's senseless, man. It's senseless. At the end of the day, you know, we when it comes down to social media and what you follow, I'm talking about Instagram. What you follow and what you don't follow, you cater it. You follow whatever you follow is catered to what you want to see. Like that's just what it don't mean that that's your reality. It's just what you want to see. Guess what?
Algorithms, nigga.
Some of that shit might be right. Some of that shit might not even be obtainable. Like me liking.
I say the unattainables.
Like me liking Lyra Galore pictures. When the fuck am I gonna run into Lyra Galore?
Never.
Right. When am I gonna run into motherfucking Golden Brooks or whoever else? Like, come on, man.
I think
it's beautiful, man. That's my girl.
Yo, no, but for me, guess what? For me, like I don't even
Golden Brooks, Chelsea. Yes.
I didn't say. I'm just. It was. Okay. Oh, Dre, talk.
No, when it boils down to it, when I think about it, and it's just me personally. Yeah, I'm into the sneaker thing. I'm into the whole sneaker gang. I'm into sports stuff like that. But guess what? Every now and again, when I scroll up my timeline, I want to see some booty jig, right? Mm-hmm. But I can honestly sit here and tell y'all, dog, I don't remember a time ever where I can say I done hopped in somebody's DM. I haven't done it. Mm-hmm. And I know our listeners probably be like, "Oh, he full of dog shit." But seriously, I can't say that I saw something on Instagram and been like, "Oh shit, I got the goddamn, I got to holler, I got to get on her." I've never done it, and I've never done it because at the end of the day, hell, I just want to see a little ass shake and
right. Hell, baby, it's a pandemic right now. I mean,
like you can't
get it anywhere else.
Right, just stay on IG.
So while we're talking about Instagram and pictures and everything else, how do y'all feel about unsolicited pictures or videos?
As a
I know
woman,
Chelsea goes away.
Uh-oh. Talk to him.
So we're gonna talk about just regular pictures, and then
all of them
about.
Okay. Go ahead.
We're going to talk about regular pictures, and then we're going to talk about dick pics, and both being unsolicited. So sending me unsolicited pictures of yourself, it's kind of like, okay, I didn't ask for this. But if it's just a selfie, it's like, okay. But it's when, now send me one. No, nigga.
Yeah, I didn't ask you for this picture.
I'm ready to send you one. That is when I will put that into your inbox.
Right.
So again, those types of pictures I don't mind, but and it's also weird if they're unsolicited and then they're often, right? So you're constantly sending these pictures I never asked for. It's like, well, it's just typically there's a conversation like, oh, well, send me a selfie or send me, it's not often unsolicited, but again, even if it is for once or twice, I'm cool with. If it's constant, it's like, all right, you're just kind of odd. What are you doing? Dick pics, don't ever in your black ass, Latino ass life send me a picture of your dick that
you don't want to see that meat.
For.
You don't want to see that meat.
I'm never, keep your meat to yourself. I'm never asking for a dick picture. I never want a dick picture. Don't send it.
Video?
Don't send it. No, send it if I specifically ask you.
You ask for it.
If I ask you, yes. I don't ever want to roll over a fucking pick up my iPhone 11, fucking open up for a text message from you and it's your dick. I'm gonna block you. No, I'm gonna say, fuck out of here. Why would you ever do this? Then I'm dipping. I don't play that. No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. All right.
Unsolicited dick pictures, that's mad inappropriate. That's mad inappropriate. And it's not a turn on the way the ass pictures and shit is. Okay, your dick, and it's usually not shiny like it's supposed to be. It's usually like a bum ass angle. Your shit all ashy looking. Like, wow.
Hey, but listen, men don't know their angles like that. Women know their angles.
Listen, but y'all could at least
nigga be struggling in the mirror to get a good angle.
Give it some shine.
Let me get it from the bottom.
Bull ass. Just don't ever send it. Unless I specifically ask you, which I'm 9 times out of 10 not going to.
So you got to moisturize that thing first a little bit, right?
Y'all should be ashy.
Gotta moisturize it first a little bit.
We put so much prep and into what we send. Y'all could at least give a picture that isn't ashy or has decent light.
polish it up a little bit.
A little bit, shit, something.
And you got the ashy meat pics.
Dog, them niggas don't even get responses. It's just
got it. You just sent Chelsea a picture of a gray dick.
Shit like presented
chapped ass dick.
Yeah. No, don't send me that stupid shit.
Oh, this nigga dick is chapped.
Yeah, listen. I'm not gonna act like I ain't never sent no pics or nothing like that. But I definitely think it's been on. It's been on by request. And right. even if you request it, I'm still gonna be like,
right.
This is not my cup of tea. Dog, it's cool. Like the picture not gonna really necessarily turn me up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I damn sure don't expect my picture to turn you up. So like, no, like it's cool.
But they'll gas you though. Ooh, send another one.
I damn sure at the end of the day though, like I'm definitely not sending too many a random picture of me. It's just that's kind of, to me it's corny.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know about it. Yeah, out of nowhere. You gonna know about it. Now if I'm fly and you know what I'm saying, I'm cleaning the Clorox, but I'm cleaning the Clorox and we done talked about it. Hey, I'm gonna shoot you this. Okay.
But if like we talking about the presidential debate and you just slide me a fucking picture of you on the beach or you in bed right now, like I didn't ask for that, sir. Yeah, all stupid.
With a remote on his thigh so you can see how long it is versus the remote.
Trying to show your print and the remote.
True size.
What they be saying? Mood.
Yeah,
mood.
True size. You got a remote laying right next to it so you can see.
What? Hell no.
Listen.
That silly ass shit.
Unsolicited pictures, I don't send them. Because I think that opens the gateway.
So what?
Because, so like you said, someone will send you a picture and then they'll be like, send me one. I didn't ask for this picture, so why the fuck would you expect me to send you one?
This ain't tit for tat. Right. Nigga, I ain't want to play this game. Fuck you mean.
But, so my policy is, if you asking me for a picture, that means you already got one ready to send me.
You got one to change.
I'm not sending you shit, and you ain't sent me nothing.
You got one.
You asking, so go ahead. And even when you ask, I'm not even trying to take no new shit for you. I'm going through the Rolodex, all old shit. Looking for some. Why you shaking your head? I ain't sending no new shit. I'm sending you something that's already in there. Okay. But I don't want them. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't want them. I'm not sending them. Don't ask me for one if you sent me one.
Where we at on time?
Oh, we under an hour.
Ooh, perfect. So boom, bet. So
hold on.
You're still talking.
I am still
okay,
talking.
When you're done finally, let me know because I got a fucking caveat to this. Like I'm not the
caveat.
All right.
Yeah, I don't want them. I do remember at one point in time, the little morning selfies was cute. Like I used to date. I dated a couple women that used to always send like them little morning selfies.
Every morning.
King. Yeah.
Bitch, that
was years ago though. I remember that was a thing. That was a thing.
I'll do that for somebody I'm in a relationship with. For a nigga I'm just dating,
that was a thing.
You're gonna take this one and hold on to that until I see you.
That was a thing. Send Sending them morning pictures.
Good morning. Every morning.
Yeah, not every morning. I
Is
think.
that why
I
I'm
think
single? Because I'm not doing these things.
for me, I don't receive pics that have been funny or that might be the fun. What I like is when I'm sent pictures that are I guess clowning me in a sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like that shit is crazy to me. Like that I can deal with.
Okay.
I remember a couple years ago, I got a pic, and it was a pic of my young lady that I was dealing with, and she sent a pic of like, man, it looked like the longest. It looked like it was probably like a freaking broomstick. No matter of fact, it was it's the longest cucumber I've ever seen. Right? It was the longest cucumber I ever seen.
I don't know where this is going, so this is.
I'm about to tell you. It was the longest cucumber I ever seen, right? But she sent me the picture, and she's holding a cucumber, and she said, "Dre in the morning." Now that shit is funny.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. I laughed about that shit. I probably got that shit. That shit happened 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I laugh at that. I still look at that picture from time to time because the shit is funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not realistic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's funny.
Okay.
I can deal with that, but don't just be sending me. My phone go doo doo, and you spread eagle.
Well, hold on now.
I was gonna say.
Hold on now.
No, I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna tell you like, no, girl, you filthy. But I'm just saying, I ain't expecting that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
I was about to say, now don't act like.
Come on now.
You don't want that labia in your inbox.
Come on now. Yeah. It's wolf in me now. Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that.
What you got for us, Chels?
Okay, so in the same space of pictures and selfies, and me and Reg talked about this that one day, Dre, that you didn't record, so we just recorded some shit in the vault.
One day I didn't record, though.
We were supposed to record on a Thursday and we couldn't. We ended up recording on a Sunday.
Oh, okay.
That's the day.
Yeah, we just did some.
But so I basically asked, so women send you pictures over the years of themselves, selfies and nudes and all the other shit. Do you delete them? Even when you're no longer dealing with the woman, or even if you're dealing with a new woman, you are in a relationship with a new woman, are you deleting those pictures from the previous woman? And the fact that y'all sitting here got to think about it just answers my question.
I'm not thinking. I'm waiting for you to get done. I'm not thinking at all.
Dre had to sit back in it.
I'll go since Dre thinking. I still got the good ones.
That's wild to me.
But I had to leave some. So in fairness, if I go through this phone, it's probably 7,000 pictures, 3,000 videos or whatever. So it's some shit in here that I probably haven't looked at in years. Just so from probably the iPhone 4 or 5, your shit just saves and you get a new one and you just update it and the shit syncs. So it's a bunch of pictures in here that I have not looked at in years.
I just hear a bunch of excuses.
Huh?
I said I just hear a bunch of excuses.
It might be, but I have been in a relationship to where someone has went through my phone and they saw a picture that was in here, and of course it gives you the date that is in there, and the shit was 3-4 years before them. And they was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I don't know. I thought I deleted that shit, and I did delete it. But so here's the funny thing: I deleted it, but it was still in storage. I deleted it off the phone, but the shit was still on my iPad. It didn't delete off the iPad, and it didn't delete off the Apple TV. So when the Apple TV,
so you got your shit on the Apple TV. So
no. It was in the
on your screen.
It was in the photo. So when the Apple TV with the screensaver,
Hey,
Apple TV with the screensaver, a picture of a woman showing her titties is right there on the TV. I'm like, but I didn't know. I'm coming home from the gym playing basketball. I get back and showing me a picture of her phone. What is this? I'm like, I don't know. It's a picture of some titties. I don't know. It's on your TV. Man, listen, when I tell you, I delete that shit out of the iPad next. Next thing I know, I'm looking in the damn iPod. The shit is in the iPod. I'm like, fuck out of here. But
why you got all your shit synced up like that? First of all,
it just works easier that way. It works easier that way.
What
I
about
delete if the picture don't mean shit to me. If the picture don't mean shit to me, man, I'm cool. I'm gonna delete that motherfucker.
Oh, hold on, Dre.
Hey, look. Huh?
What you mean? Well, so what you mean if it don't mean shit to you? I mean, it might not mean shit to you, but that motherfucker might have been getting down, or it might have been a squirt video or something. I don't know. I mean, it might have been something you like. Never mind. Go ahead. Carry on.
No. Man, I don't know. Maybe it's the way my motherfucking phone set up with shit. I mean, my shit. I think I actually do know. I think some of the shit that I save off my text messages or somebody send it to me, if I don't save it to my photos, that motherfucker gonna delete in about 30 days anyway. If it's something that I really want to keep, then if it's in my phone, it's because I want to keep it.
That's the feature. So the funny thing about that, you say that, like, because I don't delete shit anyway. So I have text messages in my phone right now. The oldest is from 2014. The day before actual Thanksgiving, 11/27/14. I don't delete shit. Like, if it was motherfuckers I was talking to back then, like, them text messages still in this phone.
I can't say that.
That's as far as it let me go back, actually.
I can't say the same for me. I can't, because at one point I was a gentleman of the night. So so I had to delete shit. Hell no. I ain't.
Listen, don't get it wrong. That shit has really got me in some shit, because motherfuckers will go back. Oh, I see you was talking to such and such about blah blah blah. I'm like, such and such don't got nothing to do with you. Like, you don't even know this person.
Inspector stupid.
It's in your phone.
Being Inspector stupid ass.
But whatever.
We already went through that though. Yes, man. What's up? What's with the motherfucking beer face? What you doing with them sloppy ass dick pics that come on your phone? You delete them?
I don't keep. If I ask for them, I'll keep them.
Still in the text thread?
No, I delete them out the text thread because that takes up space. But if I save it in my phone, I clearly want it. However, if I'm off you and I'm not with you, I'm not keeping your videos.
You did. Yeah, you did. Okay.
Gotcha.
Even if we ended on good terms, like, you don't get me off like you used to. So I don't need this shit. Me seeing this does what? Nothing.
Men and women, man.
Because you niggas clearly will keep old shit from old women and look at your new woman like, "Woo, what do you mean? The fuck?"
I forgot it was in there. I did, honestly. Stupid. Honestly, I did.
I'm not trying to hear that. And here's the thing. In your instance, Reg, like, if I'm at the crib fucking reading, right? And I happen to look up at your TV and I see titties. Bruh, what? Like, if it wasn't an issue before, nigga, now it's an issue. What is this?
Yeah, it sure as hell is. Hey,
yeah, because it's like, come on.
Listen,
even if you explain it to me, like, oh, this is from 2014. Why the fuck? And then it's always gonna go, well, why the fuck is it still in your phone?
Listen,
why you gotta connect it to all 35 of your fucking
exactly. Phones? Listen, I've had to purge my shit. I've had to purge my shit and then still turn around and shit was still in there. Somehow it just falls out of the cloud, or it was on this
falls
device.
out of the cloud.
No, I'm saying, it was on this device or some old
what
shit.
What did he say? It fell out of the cloud?
It did. It was on this other device or something. So even when you like get rid of a phone, you stop using that shit, you turn it in. Like
that nigga said it fell out of the cloud.
It does.
He's standing by that. He's doubling down on it.
I will.
He's still trying to justify it, and I don't give a fuck.
Man, I'm about to use that one, dog.
Like, damn, that shit just fell out the cloud, babe.
Baby, it fell out the cloud, babe.
It was on another device.
It was on another device. And
It was.
The cloud synced up from the old phone to the new phone. Now look at us.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I just got an update. I got no more storage on the cloud.
I bet you don't, because you got 7,000 pictures of old bitches in your phone.
Sidebar. I've never asked y'all. Please have that on. As a soundbite, it fell out the fucking cloud, brother.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the title of the episode.
Nah, that's too easy.
Okay,
I'm gonna come up with something.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that'll be our soundbite.
That's gonna be the title. I think about that shit. So
That's a pretty good one though.
Damn, that's
fell out
pretty
the
good.
cloud. I wish my nigga would say it fell out the cloud, nigga. You about to fall out the fuck.
I'm gonna use that shit from now on. Word up.
God bless.
It might. Listen, it don't even have nothing to do with the cloud. That shit can be some shit. A love note. You got. I don't know. That shit fell out the cloud somewhere. I don't know how she got in my closet.
I ain't have no store, baby. It kicked it out.
I don't know how I got in my closet.
So, ladies, if you're watching, if any of you are interested in Reggie, this is what you're gonna have to deal with. So, he's already telling you the lies he's gonna do.
Ain't no lie.
Oh, God bless.
I'm full of fun. They ain't no lie. Listen.
God bless. That nigga say I'm full of fun. Fun and fun and deceit, nigga.
Listen. You go to the club. You go to the club, Dre, and you see a friend there, a good friend. You just hug her. You give her a hug, and a lipstick kind of gets on your shirt. You got a lipstick print. You don't know where that shit come from. It fell out the cloud. I don't know.
It fell out the cloud, dog.
So y'all just want to get beat the fuck up. I don't condone.
Where the fuck that
violence.
lipstick come from?
Hey,
I don't condone violence, but if my nigga tells me that, I might hook off on his ass.
Bro, listen though, Chelsea. That makeup shit happened to me one time, though. And listen, and it was 110,000% innocent, bro. And I didn't even, that makeup shit happened.
I know
to
our
me,
makeup
bro.
does come off.
It's happened to me a couple times.
I do know
that shit happened to me, dog. And guess what? Man, when I got G-checked about that shit, talking about nigga heart dropping in his drawers.
Listen, I'm gonna say this, and then we can end it. Listen, it is no worse feeling than you getting G-checked about some shit and you have no clue about what's going on. You're 100% innocent. Like when you done some shit and you know it, and a motherfucker come to you and you're like, okay, you trying to think your way out of that shit, but when you don't know what the fuck is going on and you're 100% innocent, like that shit is the worst ever. Because you're like,
can I tell y'all a story? Can I tell y'all a story? Real quick story, and we can get off of it. Man, many moons ago, right? Many moons ago, I was at work. Right? I was at work, and my dog, we was about to play flag football, right? About to play flag football. I didn't have time to go home and get my shorts. I always kept my cleats in my motherfucking truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I had my cleats. He lived around the corner. He brought me some shorts, right? Mm-hmm. So I wore the shorts, nice Nike shorts. I wore the shorts, played in the game, went home. In my mind, I'm thinking like, this nigga beat for these shorts. This over with, nigga. You dead, right?
That shit is mine.
Right? So take the shorts off. I would have played, take the shorts off. Of course, the shorts get washed by my significant other at the time, right? Get washed. What happened? I don't know what happened. Maybe a few days went by because I just threw the shorts in the dirty clothes. Mm-hmm. I come home, come to the crib, bro. I got a this is true story. I got a Victoria's Secret tag on my side of the bed, right? A Victoria's Secret, it's like a medium or something. And the woman that I had at the time was a little itty bitty fucker. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it was this medium motherfucking Victoria's Secret shit. It was sitting on my side. So I picked the shit up like, what the fuck is this? Bruh, When I tell you she went off, you tell me what the fuck it is. I got it out your motherfucking Nike shorts. This is a true story. All I can do is laugh. I'm laughing, but I'm scared. Like,
Nigga, I'm telling you, look, that's the worst ever. When you trying to make them realize some shit like, hey, listen, I didn't know, I don't know, it didn't happen.
So I'm holding this tag up. Baby, I know you don't believe me. But these ain't my shorts. Partner just went and got these shorts for me if I can play football.
And now he lying for you. Now he lying for you. Right. That's why I said it's the hardest ever. Like,
especially if you a nigga with a track record of lying before.
That's what I'm about to say. My track record was dookie. My track record was dookie. My track record was dookie.
Nigga not gonna give you the benefit of
the doubt. No bell.
Hey, my track record was all I could do as I got kicked out the room, as I got put on the couch, all I could do was laugh. I called my dog. I called him. I said, boy, you fucked me all the way up.
It don't matter what that nigga say, because she gonna think, oh, he caping for you.
Of course.
That I told you that's the worst
if
ever.
Track record is some shit.
Of course I'm gonna say, bro, ask partner.
A fucking liar too.
Yeah. I said, ask partner, man, partner shoes, these partner shorts, all these.
No sir.
As I slept on that couch for a few days, all I could do was laugh. Every time I thought about it, all I could do was laugh. But the nigga told me, he said, yeah, nigga, you should have gave my shorts back. You tried to beat me for my shit.
Now look at you.
Now look at you.
Stupid.
I'm telling y'all, that's the worst shit ever. Like, when a nigga know he's right, know he's in the clear, he ain't do nothing wrong, but the only thing you can do is just like, and all your shit sound like lies. Like,
the boy who cried
all your shit sound like lies, and you telling the 100% truth.
The boy who cried wolf.
Listen, I'm not trying, baby. Again, especially if you have lied before. Now, if
trying to get none of that
record of lying, I could possibly give you the benefit of doubt. Still gonna look at you crazy. But if you've just lied, like, okay, nigga, you gonna lie to me some more? You gonna keep
lie or not, Chelsea? You not believing that you washing your nigga clothes?
I didn't
not believe in that.
I would be more willing to give him the benefit of the doubt if this isn't something that he's done before.
I ain't never done no shit like that.
Logically thinking, like, nigga, I know you play flag football. It's easy to leave your shit, like borrowing your man's shorts, borrowing cleats, whatever the fuck. And
I don't know, no, man.
But Chelsea, I'll give Chelsea that. She's a little different. The majority of the women I know, the majority of women I know, nah, they ain't trying to hear that shit.
No.
Those are shorts. Your nigga lying for you. Your nigga lying for you.
Story. This is a true story, dog.
And I probably thought your ass was lying too, Dre.
I'm telling you.
I'm talking about it was so flat. The Victoria, and I said, I picked it up like, bro, what the fuck? I said, what?
I'm kind of like, yeah, what the fuck, nigga?
You tell me, my nigga.
Like, you tell me, nigga. Yeah.
Man, it was a bad few days, boy. It was a bad 72 hours, boy.
I believe it, my dog. Listen. We've been through those times. Those times are the worst ever. It's nothing worse than going through that shit and you know you're 100% right. Like, I'd rather be some shit that I did and I'm just trying to smooth it over and find out a good lie or some shit than just trying to prove your innocence is the worst. And I don't know why. So this is some toxic shit I'm about to say.
Uh-oh.
When you're wrong and you're lying to prove your innocence, that shit feels so much better than when you're right trying to prove your innocence. Like,
why are y'all so terrible? Like,
Dre, right or wrong, Dre? That shit is because you're so fucking passionate when you are right and trying to prove your innocence because they don't believe that shit and you like, nigga, like what the like, oh my God, that's
again.
That shit is toxic as fuck, but I mean,
you know what? You're right. You are right because in the beginning of this podcast, even to the point where I had to explain that Chelsea's just my dog. I remember I just had to explain that Chelsea's my dog, and me when I get to a point where somebody is G checking me about some shit that is so far from the truth, I start laughing. And that don't help.
Now you don't care.
No, that's gonna make
you
it
don't
worse.
care.
Now you think it's fucking funny.
Yeah, and you don't care.
I laugh because you so far off from what the fuck is really going on. Right. Like what is formulated in your brain to make you believe the shit that you're believing? Yeah, you're fucking psycho, and that's why it's funny to. So all I could do is laugh. That's all I could do is laugh. Like, cuz, go find you something to do, cuz. What? I digress on that though.
Yes.
Why I get beat up in the cover there.
Yeah, they don't want to see you Saturday with no black eyes, my guy.
Please, cuz, please.
I'm gonna tell Chelsea.
And I ain't trying. I'm gonna tell her before you do.
You know she gonna hit the group chat. You good?
Good, yo.
Like this nigga did me with the Vans.
You good?
DM me, yo. Everything good over there? You all right? Nigga hit my DMs. But,
I ain't trying to get no black eyes, man.
Hey, that was a good conversation we just had. That was a good conversation we just had.
You were like, these aren't enough topics, nigga.
That wasn't even.
I told y'all we were solid. I
came in, but anyway. I do want to say, shout out to what is her name? Aunt Nene.
Who the fuck is that?
What you mean? That's let me go on IG real quick. She always hits us up.
My aunt?
Yeah.
Renee, yeah.
No, but we call her Aunt Nay.
Renee.
Auntie Nay.
Auntie Nay, yeah.
She said Auntie Nay loved the show.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm calling. We got to get to her because she did leave some topics.
Okay.
She was like, y'all should talk about these.
Big boy, she's a big supporter, man,
I love it.
And believes in what we got going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
She loves fucking Chelsea, man.
Auntie Nay. Oh, she do absolutely. She
absolutely.
She was like, Chelsea, hold it down for the women, Chelsea.
Hey, Chelsea, and that's a tough cookie. But she love her some she love her some you, boy.
Shout out to Auntie Nay. Thank you. We love you. Yeah, she asked about how long after breakup should you start to date again. So that's a
good one.
Yeah, absolutely. And dating after divorce.
We can talk.
We can get into it, but yes, thank you, and for everybody else that sends topics, and thank you, guys. It's been good talking to y'all. I'm not gonna hold y'all anymore because I know
I'm hungry.
We got engagements. Chelsea got to feed her hungry ass, so my girl can stop sucking on popsicles and shit.
Wow, must you phrase it like that?
Well, you wasn't eating them.
I was eating it.
She chumped it. She did. She chumped the shit out that popsicle.
That's
I was gonna say something about it.
The initial.
I ain't never seen
the first one.
Yeah.
I ain't never seen no motherfucker body chump no popsicle like that. But
yeah. Good episode though, guys. Good episode. I mean,
thanks, Coach. The fuck.
I love it because like just this dynamic is crazy. How we just came together and we talk and just whatever. But I'll be looking forward to these Thursdays. Absolutely.
I do and I don't. I don't because this follows a very long ass day. This follows full day of work. This follows class. So this is the last day of my day. So I'll be tired by the time I get here, but I'm always happy to be here.
Listen, so with COVID, my days are so boring and bland. I love Thursdays because podcasts. And then the only other thing I got to look forward to is Friday mornings, waking up and seeing what new music came out. That's it. And now that I'm back into, watching football somewhat,
Right.
Sundays and Saturdays if my Tar Heels are playing, but that's about it. Like the rest of these days are just shit. Like it's just ho hum.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean,
I wish I could say the same. My days are packed from.
Yeah.
I don't want them days no more though. Honestly, I don't.
I don't want these fucking days
No,
now.
I'm saying you have them, but like no. So for those that
I
don't
have
know,
them because of COVID.
I'm gonna run through this real quick. So for those that don't know, like I'm retiring soon, but like a lot of my friends that are retirees, like some of them are working harder in retired life than they were in before they retired, and that's not what I want because that's not my idea of retirement. I think my idea of retirement is kind of taking a step back, loosening them reins. Like I don't want to be working hard into them, but whatever.
Man, listen, for me, shout out to all our listeners. Shout out to our first time and our last time listeners, whatever you want to do. But I want to send a special shout out to my family out in Durham and my cousin, who's more like a little brother to me, and the loss of his son. And why we talked about Auntie Nay, her son, and Auntie Nay is like a sister to me who helped raise me. And I just want to send everything. I want to send much love to my family out there, and
Absolutely.
I'll be home soon. And I love y'all very much, and we're gonna get through this thing.
Auntie Nay, we family now. You got my love too.
Absolutely.
You got my love too. Chelsea, I know Chelsea ain't got nothing.
No, I don't never end with no shit. I just be like,
guys, I don't know. So hopefully when we record next week, oh man.
Oh fuck, that is the day after. We might listen, y'all. We might not, honestly. We might not, depending on the results. We might not. I'm not even gonna hold you. We might not.
No, we listen. We agreed to. There's some things we agreed to.
Nigga, I said what I said. So
rain, sleet, or snow.
We can talk about this offline.
We got to eat for the streets, and we can't keep the people waiting.
And Chelsea blasted us on last episode. We said we was gonna be on at 7, but blah 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 blah. You gotta keep our time.
The reason we was late, and I needed to let people know y'all was the reason we was late.
But everybody, thank you for watching another episode of Unapologetic Podcast. Thank you for the love, support. We love y'all. We definitely will be back next week, whether it's our release date is Saturday, so we can record Sunday.
Regardless.
Anyway, we're good with our time.
I might be here next week. It just depends.
But, yeah.
Nobody gonna be here.
We might need a kumbaya. Anyway, but much love to everybody. We are unapologetic. We're unfiltered, and we are out
leaving.
Of this mother.
Bye.
Peace.
Thanks for listening to Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.